Recently, a YouTuber named Viprah, a Minecraft bedwars YouTuber with around 45,000 subscribers, has been under fire with accusations of misogyny and sexism. For some reason, not a lot of people are talking about this, so I decided I'd go ahead and make a video kind of, expressing my thoughts on the whole situation. This all started when hannahxxrose, a Twitch streamer with over 1 million followers on the platform and a YouTube channel with 700,000 subscribers, watched one of Viprah's newest videos where he was exposing a knee girl in the Minecraft community who was faking her bedwars clips. Now, I've actually talked about hannahxxrose before in an old video where I went over Hypixel YouTubers who seem to just be like blatantly copying one another's videos and styles, which, in return would make the whole scene more stale and like harder for smaller, more original creators to kind of like blow up in. So you could say that, I'm a little bit biased against her because I never really liked her to begin with, but you guys gotta hear me out. So after Hannah watched Viprah's video, she scrolled down his channel and found a video where he was putting different Minecraft bedwars YouTubers on tier lists based on how good their community was at the game. I did find it a little bit funny because that video with the tier list was actually an old Viprah stream that I was actually present during. I actually remember being at this stream like a year ago when it happened and finding it pretty funny. So seeing it kind of pop up in a controversy was it was a little funny, okay? Anyways, Viprah skips the entire video, going straight to the part where Viprah rakes like Hannah's community. She got an F tier, and this is because of Viprah's belief that Hannah herself isn't that good at Minecraft PvP, which, in Viprah's defense, Hannah fucking button mashes both her mouse buttons at once, which, if you guys don't play Minecraft, it's a pretty fucking awful strategy, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clip of how she reacted to her ranking.
She doesn't know that leaving after the game starts makes you lose.
That was inexcusable. How do hannahxxrose.
Ew,
wait, Dream is in.
I'm sorry, F tier.
Yeah, dear F.
I'm going F tier.
I don't really know much about.
I'll go above. I'll go between Fizzy.
Why
and
am I
Warrior.
F?
What? Wait,
Yeah,
why'd they
and also
rate
she
purpled Wally, Hannah? Why is Dream and Dreams here below F?
Yeah, they are just putting every popular YouTuber in F tier.
PvPs by mashing both.
Maybe
mouse
it's
buttons
upside
at the
down.
same time.
Wait, what are they saying?
Now, there's a very simple reason why every popular Minecraft YouTuber is placed in F tier. Now, when you have more fans, if you're making videos for like a general audience, your fans are more likely to be mediocre at best because the general gameplay that they're watching and consuming. Now, if you go ahead and you're watching a ranked or professional player, especially with a smaller audience, would mean the likelihood of the fans being more into like hardcore gameplay is like more likely, if that makes any sense. And this whole concept applies to like any game. I mean, it's not that complicated to understand, at least that's what I think. However, instead of watching the video all the way through, which I believe she mistakes the whole tier list to be a tier list based on how Viprah and his friends think each community as a whole is, not how good the communities are at fucking bedwars. Instead of watching this video all the way through, she decides to, just target Viprah, and she kind of starts bashing on a channel who's significantly smaller than she is because he said Hannah's kind of poo-poo at Minecraft bedwars.
God bridging and like a bunch of montages. They don't want like 2,000 star montage. They don't want all that shit. You're boring. And there's a reason I have 2.9 million followers on TikTok and you don't.
So here she's also randomly bringing up how players who god bridge aren't instantly good at the game. Now, if you guys don't play Minecraft bedwars or don't know what god bridging is, it's this like overpowered game mechanic that's really difficult to pull off. Even like a lot of the very high leveled, very high skilled bedwars players can't pull this off. So while I also agree with Hannah's take saying like people that god bridge aren't instantly good at the game, she fails to acknowledge that Viprah never brought up god bridging in the clip. Like, she's arguing with nobody because nobody said that. And then she also brings up that she has 3 million followers on TikTok and calls mans out for making boring content, which I find this incredibly ironic because of the video I said that I made at the start of the video where I said I included Hannah in a video where I'm saying video a lot. Remember at the start where I talked about Hannah was put in my video where I talked about YouTubers that just kind of copied each other. Little ironic that you got placed in my list, Hannah. And the funniest part about this, Hannah saying this is why I have 3 million followers on TikTok and Viprah doesn't, is Viprah doesn't even have a TikTok. That's like telling me that, oh, I have more followers on Facebook and you don't, and nobody uses Facebook anymore. But even if Viprah did have a TikTok, I don't think this is like kind of justified for you to say. I mean, like, everybody has their own tastes and what they like to enjoy on YouTube, so bashing on someone else's community because they like bedwars, which by the way, Hannah, are these bedwars videos? Isn't your recent video on YouTube, your most recent video on YouTube is a bedwars YouTube video? Your original community came from bedwars as well, and you're shitting on your original community. To end this commentary off, I'm gonna put some of Viprah's response in this video, but I'm also gonna recommend to anyone that's really interested and curious about it to go in the description. I'm gonna link his video where he kind of like talks about, you know, how this has affected him and stuff. So of course, if you'd like to check it out from Viprah's perspective, go ahead, feel free. But here is some of Viprah's response.
Yeah, so basically I said Hannah is bad at PvP, and now I've been labeled as like a huge misogynist in front of a million people. Like, yeah, I just hate women. Like, I only said she's bad at PvP because she's female, totally not because she literally spams both her mouse buttons at the same time. And it's not like she's watching this video directly after one where I plugged like 35 female creators in the description or anything. But no, I said she was bad at PvP, which was so offensive that she went on to flame me for several minutes live in front of her million followers.
They're trolling, right? They have to be trolling, right?
A bunch of the stuff she's saying about me just doesn't even make sense. Like, when did I say anything about her not being able to god bridge? Why would I care about that? I can't even god bridge myself. But my favorite part was the end where she says this.
Well, that's enough.
No,
that's enough giving them free clout.
Yeah, so basically she streams my entire 30-minute video that I spent weeks making for like half her stream, which is already a controversial practice. Then puts me on blast in front of her million followers, so I get labeled by the community as a huge misogynist because I said she's bad at PvP. And then is like, yeah, you're welcome for the free clout. Which, like, no, I'm not getting anything from this. If anything, I lost viewers because everyone that would have watched my video has already seen it on your massive Twitch channel and has no reason to watch it on my small, irrelevant channel. And also now thinks I'm a terrible person. But I guess me just, like, being in her general presence is considered clout. I don't know. Like, on the one hand, we have Hannah, who is a dreamsmp mega content creator with millions and millions of followers on every platform and is literally sponsored by Lenovo and Elgato. And then on the other, there's me, a broke college student who also works a day job and runs a small YouTube channel on the side so I can have some extra income. Like, we aren't on the same level here, Hannah. Like, she just has so much influence, and her saying all this random stuff with no actual arguments or context, which will get me a ton of hate, just doesn't seem justified to me.
Again, go watch this video if you'd like to learn more. I highly recommend it. Now, I have been watching Viprah, you know, for a little over a year now, so it may sound a little bit, you know, biased. So what do you guys think? I'm kind of curious to know. Maybe I'm completely delusional and Hannah's right this entire time. Maybe we're all the crazy people and we just don't know. If you guys did end up making it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for, you know, watching it all the way through. Also, I am starting to stream a little bit on this YouTube channel. I did my first stream not too long ago, actually, and it was, you know, pretty chill. I only streamed for an hour, but it was fun. It was an experience. Subscribe to get notified for those and for any of my other videos I make in the future. This has been Max from the Oranjie channel, and I'll catch y'all all next time. Alright, deuces.